EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Atlanta Falcons.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. 26.
On the play fake. Dak. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Great.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That is into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Great. Set.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by James Houston. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Set. On 81. Round up Yeti.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one intercepted. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Lumberjacks will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second and 10.
Great.
On second down, it's Benson. and 7.
Great, set. Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Kelce opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Hurts. That is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up third and goal.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Benson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. So on third and goal, they run in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33. From the shotgun, it's down. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. They picked up 17 through the air. And that will be a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, number 10.
Run right at the guts for Gentry. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They send Sutton in motion. Second down, Prescott. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Anchorage. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Brad McConkey. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Davis on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Great, set. Delta.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll take this one in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We're going to 54. Yeah! There we go.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, kill!
That's good.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. And they get big yardage on the deep ball. A gain of 57 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Lumberjacks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Great. Set.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From the 41, here's second down and 4. To throw is Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On second down, it's Dak. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lumberjacks.
He'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
second down and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Once again, it's Genty. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On third down, Prescott. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Now a timeout, and that's their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
We're going to 54. We're going to 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he will score again. Touchdown, Anchorage. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great. Shot. 180.
Hurts to the air on first down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Great. Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
4-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Forced out wide. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set. 63.
A give. Here's Benson. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. Trimmer. 73.
Again, it's Benson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and
4.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
4th down, here's Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
result of the play is a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts to throw. Open man right side is Kelce. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Hurts goes down to his left, taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Great, check.
Hurts. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and
9. 3rd and 9.
Help King, Field King. Field, hey, 73.
To throw is Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. They send Sutton in motion. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. first down, Lumberjack.
Here's Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and
8. Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. A run, Genty. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
it's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Yes!
Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Great. Set. Elton.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Elton, set. Elton.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Great. Set. Elton.
They'll go again with Benson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
63. Elton.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
That's another.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. They will go to 52.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down, Prescott. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is caught, and he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Lumberjacks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Lumberjacks have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Great.
Now it's Hurts. The throw here is complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
They'll run here. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
35. Jake Bailey.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10.
Here's first down. They'll stick to the ground. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get an even 20 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. They'll run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now a timeout. Atlanta has their first, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, kill.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. Third down coming up.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Wide eight. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The extra point by Elliott is good, and the Lumberjacks have taken a 4-point advantage.
38. Jake Elliott set to kick
So
off.
the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Okay, set. And anyway.
Here's Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
First and 10 at their own 40.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for our visitors. And this long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column.